demonstration on receipt creation of receipt. So receipt is more of a report than just a receipt. So a receipt is just a specific name for that, but we'll call it a report. So in our folders, we just created one for reports. Let's create a report inside here. Report, and call it maybe collection receipt. The source table will be milk collection header, and then go to next. Let's add as many fields as we can, and then drag them towards the right hand side, and then finish. That is the easiest way of creating a report. And then as it is, it just captures the data, but it does not put them anywhere. So can just there's a property here called default layout. We can have Excel, RDL, and Word, but now let's do RDL, and then we need to name our RDL now. RDL is like it's a way of doing reports in AL. So RDL layout, let's put it okay. You can just have a layout inside this report. Let's create a folder that will store our layouts. In a folder, layouts. So our layout will be right there. So I'll just copy the relative path and then put it here, because this will be the path. And just have that. And then let's call it a collection receipt .rdl, so that it does not give us the error, because you have to put the extension that matches the default layout. So for RDL you can have RDL or RDLC. For RDLC, sorry, but let's do RDL. I'm going to build to see whether the layout will auto create itself, and then to also see where it will store it. So building Shift Control B. So the package has been created. Let's open this folder. You can see right inside this folder something has been created. So if we right click into this file and then open externally, it's opening using the Microsoft Report Builder. You can see it's as blank as it is. So in this case, we are able to add, we can insert a table. Inside this table, it will now pick the fields. Let me show you where these are coming from. Inside this report, you have a dataset. Dataset takes the tables, and then the data item now it takes specifically a given table. For instance, we have this table, and then we have this name as the object name, and then we have these fields. These are the columns. Sorry, these columns are the ones that we are seeing them right here. Okay, let me have number, farm name, and then maybe quantity. You can still right click and add some other field. You can still right click and insert on the left or in the right, and then you can just do whatever you want to do with this data. So You can bolt. It's a bit friendly. You can bolt the headers. You can resize. Depending on the anticipated size of the data in that field. And then another interesting part of reports is this one. This, you can see there are three of these. This is a repeater. It means it will repeat until all the data in that table have been published there. You can still filter, yes, but we'll learn about filters maybe in the near future. So let's save this with Control S. You can decide to close or leave it open. And then let's build so that it will take the changes that we have effected on the layout. And then I want to expose it in the role center, and I'll try to create something new again. I'll try to create another section called reporting, just below the area embedding. I'll create area called reporting, and then inside here I'll have an action called milk collections. I'll have an image. Okay, I can add an ampersand. Okay, we'll just call it milk collection report because it has not been named before. So image is, maybe we have it as a report, or report. And then run object, here we were doing page on this end, but again here we will be doing a report, and then our report is called milk. Report tumehitaji collection receipt. Okay, first tumeipea a very inappropriate name, so we'll change the name to fit the description of that name, because we have two options. We need to create the list. This report now will carry all of them, but again we will come and destroy, or rather create another report. Let me publish, and then see if we will see the report as we've imagined. So it's done publishing. It's time to test. You can see right here, this is another new part of role center that we're introducing, called, it's an area called reporting. I've added a report there, the collection receipt report, and then you can see it's giving you a filter. You can have filters in the table. Let's preview and see whether it's giving us some data. So report is rendering. So this is our little report. We'll just zoom in so that you can see this farmer number, farmer name, quantity, location, and status. You can add as many fields as you want. You can resize. You can also position this as it may fit your requirement. I'm going to try something still on the same report, milk collection report. Maybe request filter fields, so that when you open the report, it asks you to from a number to filter, sorry, location, quantity. Maybe you want to see farmers who are giving us more than a given quantity. Let's terminate. Let's publish and test to see how those things appear. Remember, our initial report didn't have any filters. Let me just, okay, right here. You can see there are these fields. These fields are rare because of of the property that we've put here. It's called request filter fields. So request filter fields, you can say I want to see collection from Ali Keme, and then you can still say from a given location, maybe more than 0, so that if at all they had 0, we don't get to have that. I'm sure we didn't have anyone. Okay, let's say more than 1. Preview. So it's giving us only one line, and it's 65. So I want us to test this thing. I want us to put quantity more than 65, and then we will see whether we will get anything in this report. We will still maintain Keme, and then we will go to greater than 65. When you do filters on numbers or integers, you can use the normal signs for greater than, less than, equal to. Then let's preview and see. The report couldn't be generated because it was empty. Adjust your filters and try again. So we can just adjust our filters and try again. Maybe let's say equal to 65. We are not going to put farmers anywhere, farmer number. We just want to see who are giving us 65 liters. Preview. Of course, it's only Ali who gave us 65. Let's see who gave us more than 65 liters. Of course, Ali will not be in the list. There is Oakville and a day property management. Let's see who are giving us less than 65. So it's Ali is not even here. 65 is not less than 65. 65 is equals to 65. So anyway, that's it on reports and just touching on the filters of reports. So this is the foundation of reports, and we've just done a small thing on additional property of reports, which is called filter fields.